I'm Joe.
And I'm Ben.
And we're the Bourbon Boys. Let's pour a glass. Welcome back to Bourbon Boys. So glad to have you. Tonight we are repping the Queen City tonight. We got Reds and Bengals going on, and we've been out. We've got sweatshirts on. We've been out working on his deck in a brisk fall evening.
Appreciate you coming around.
No problem. Nothing I want to do more than work on somebody else's deck. I love it. It's great.
Hey,
but we got a good
bourbon.
one. You are giving me bourbon. So we have, everybody recognizes this one probably, Colonel E.H. Taylor, bottled in bond. They're small batch. This is their standard line. It's part of the Buffalo Trace standard line. Yep. I call it the standard line. Whatever they sell, I kind of consider what they sell in their gift shop, kind of their baseline stuff that it's difficult to get, but this is not impossible to get. Most people can track this down. Now, we have had this before.
A little bit.
bottles, and God, it used to be so easy to get. I remember stopping at a gas station down in Eastern Moorhead, Kentucky, to be exact, at a gas station, and they must have had, I don't know, 50 or 60 bottles lined up on the shelf there for $38 or something like that. And that's been 10 or 15 years ago, probably, or not. I remember it specifically because one of my roommates in college, John Blackburn, I'm going to throw his name out there, I don't know if that's cool or not, he has convinced himself, he swears that he is a descendant of E.H. Taylor, that is like his great-great-grandfather or something, but I don't know. I'm not arguing with him, but he likes to drink the bourbon all the time, and I won't argue with that because he shares, bourbon when I see him, which I haven't seen him for a couple years. I have a bottle at home waiting just for him. So, John, if you see this, please come see me.
Contact him.
We'll drink this. But we're going to pour this a little bit here. So, Colonel E.H. Taylor was pretty influential in the whiskey world. He was behind. They come in this cool tube, right? Which are interesting. But the Bottled and Bond Act, he was one of the main, just going to finish that off.
Why not?
Good call.
Why not?
I could have gotten some more, but that's cool. So we finished this bottle off. But he was instrumental in getting the Bottled and Bond Act passed in 1897. He was one of them. There were a number of people behind it, but he was obviously one of the more influential people. And like I said, the company is now, or the namesake is now owned by Buffalo Trace or Sazerac.
Great nose.
Oh, the nose on this is wonderful.
Nice and light.
Has a little floral to it.
Yep.
I always notice that in it, and I like that a lot. Mm-hmm. Not overly so, but nice. Mm. Man.
That is tasty stuff.
It's a shame you can't get this on a regular basis whenever you want to, like you could years ago, because this is just a wonderful sipping whiskey. I think the proof point is right where it needs to be. They have the barrel proof. But this sits nice. It's at 100. It's just bringing flavor. Mm-hmm. It's bringing just a little, that Kentucky hug to it, just the right amount.
A little bit.
It's not hot. It's just wonderful on the palate. Yeah.
Should we finish them off?
Should we finish them off in a minute? I can finish them off, and I can read
more of the tube.
the tube. Which, I think this, it's not accidental. It's fundamental. So you need to read this and learn why this is good. I think it's mostly this ideal glassing that they put it in. It's a little Colonel Taylor specialty there.
That's good.
But we'll be back in a minute. We're gonna. I'm not gonna have any more, for sure. We are back. And oddly, even though he had way more than I did, he finished way before me because I like to savor it a little bit, and he's more of a guzzler.
Guzzler.
A guzzler.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. But. Anyway. But, so, man, it is just, all right, it's trying to describe it. It's got light.
It's very light.
If anybody that hasn't had this, if you haven't had E.H. Taylor, I mean, I feel kind of silly talking about it because it is so well known.
Yep.
And everybody knows what it is. It seems like, but it is a light, bold. It's got soft flavors on the palate, but not soft and like they hit with force, but they're the lighter side. It's not the darker caramel, heavy flavors.
Yeah.
It's the lighter flavors of it. The little more floral, I think, a little more sweet, a little lighter, but still with the undertones of the vanilla and the caramel, and it's got a nice layered thing to it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's I mean, it's got all those kind of flavors you kind of want in a bourbon. You know, the light kind of floral tones to it, a little bit of vanilla to it. Like you said, the Kentucky Hug comes in with at the end, which is just, it's awesome. It's not
really
not
nice.
an intense burner or whatever, but it's just like a nice warm feeling. It's
yeah,
nice.
It's lovely. Now, this relatively recently was about a $40 bottle.
Yes.
Low 40s, 41, 42. I said I remember seeing it for like 38, but that's probably been a number of years ago. But we just checked.
Just checked on OHLQ.
in Ohio. So
Yep.
Ohio is a controlled state. If you don't know that, so
Right.
you can't. It's the same price. We buy in
Everywhere.
Cincinnati, Columbus, Cleveland, Akron, wherever. It doesn't matter. In Ohio, and it's $48 now,
Yeah.
which puts it pretty much just $1 or $2 away from the Weller Antique. And as nice as this is, I don't think it competes with the Weller Antique, in my opinion. I mean, this is very, very good, but the Antique is probably a touch above it. And at $40, this sits really nice. At $48, I'm still buying it. I'll be honest with you. It's a good product at $48, but if I have two of them sitting side by side and I'm only buying one bottle, I'm buying the Antique.
Antique, yeah, I'm getting the Antique too. I would agree.
And that's, for $1 or $2 more, I'm buying the Antique. If everything else being equal. Like I said, I just saw a E.H. Taylor over the weekend, actually, just a few days ago, in Eastern Kentucky, and they wanted $80, a little over like $82 a bottle for it.
Wow.
And I'm probably not going to
pass
pay
on that
$82
one.
a bottle.
I mean, it's good, but it's not that good.
Right. On the secondary market, at least in this region, it's going for 80-ish, in the 80s probably, 80 to 85,
Okay.
in that ballpark. But I think that's kind of high for it.
Yeah.
But if you can get it for under 50, I would.
Yeah, pick it up.
It's absolutely
It's good.
excellent. So
It's great.
I'm going to give this is definitely above average for me. So this is the kind of, this would be a great everyday sip bourbon if you could get it all the time.
Yeah.
It just really delivers. But I'm going to say, taste-wise, I'm going to go with at least a 3.5. Almost 3 3/4.
Okay.
3.5. 3.5. I'm going to go with 3.5 because I think
3.5?
this is well above average flavor. I really like this. I'm going to give it a 3.5, and value now at the new price, probably a 3.
Okay.
I still think you're getting good value over.
Yeah.
I use the Weller Antique because in this region I can get the Antique more readily than I can get the E.H. Taylor. As you know,
Oh yeah.
we're lucky.
We're
Lucky in that respect that we can get the Antique.
Tons of the
here.
Antique. Yeah, we've been able.
And
to
the
pick up.
Taylor shows up very infrequently. I would just. It's still better than a lot of $50 bottles.
Yes.
And this is just shy of a $50
Right.
bottle now.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I'm kind of right there with you. I think we're kind of copacetic on the flavor of it. I'm going to say 3.5 too. I think that's a great score, great bourbon. With the new price, I'll probably go 2.75. How about that? I'm stingy.
You are
No, but
stingy.
it is good. I don't.
It's just you don't like
can't
to think
argue
of
with
race
the 3.
it.
Yeah, I hate being
Like I said,
stuff going
at
up.
$40, this would be probably the best $40 bottle
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
whiskey that's out there that I can think. But at 50, you start hitting
Other stuff.
That
could be better. Yeah.
That's as good or better in it.
Yeah.
But people are going to pay it because people are paying 80 plus for it. So I can't.
Okay. I mean,
You
yeah.
know, Buffalo
Buffalo's
Trace has
trying to
not
get some
really
money.
gouged on most of their stuff.
Right.
So I can't complain a ton. Now the secondary market is a whole different thing, and the volume that they put out. I mean, they can only produce what they can produce, but yeah,
Yeah.
it goes away quickly. Yeah,
It's true.
$40
Yeah.
is a shame.
I mean, yeah, I can't argue with the three.
Like I
It's,
said,
it's pretty good.
the antique used to be $30 a bottle, and that was
Oh, the good old days.
yeah, back in my day,
Back in my
son.
Sonny.
Everything's
Oh,
going
man.
up,
Yeah.
but it makes me scared because that was the antique
Yeah,
because I just
bet
bought a
that's
bottle of
not
that
far behind.
probably a month ago or so, and it was with tax in Ohio it's
50.
$55.
Yeah.
Whatever the price is, but it's like it's essentially a $50 bottle and whatever
Yeah.
the tax is on top of it. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you disagree with this, I will say this. Hold on, I was going to say this.
Okay.
So of the Buffalo Trace baseline, I put this at the top. So if I'm going to Buffalo Trace, this is what I hope they have out on the shelf.
Agreed.
I
This
put it
and the
above.
Sazerac.
I put it above the Blantons. I put
Yep.
it above the Eagle Rare.
Yeah.
Definitely well above the Buffalo Trace
And the Weller Green.
and the Weller Green. It blows those out of the water, in my
Yep.
opinion.
I would agree.
In my opinion, this is the best product that they sell at the distillery.
Okay.
Where we fall on that, you think?
Yeah. No, I would agree. I think I like the Sazerac.
I do like that
A
too.
lot.
I would put that number 2.
That's probably I'd say number 2. Yeah. Yeah. I think number 1 Sazerac 2.
Blanton's number 3.
Yeah.
We could
Green.
do a whole thing on that.
Oh, we could.
Right.
There you go. Keep a lookout.
We're ranking the Buffalo Trace.
All right.
All
Well,
right, thanks for watching.
thanks for watching. We'll
All right.
see you.